New details now to share you this morning about the case of two women from Quebec who were convicted in Australia for smuggling millions of dollars of cocaine. You may remember the story of Melina Roberge and Isabelle Lagacé. They made international headlines for their part in the crime and their glamorous online profiles. It all happened on a luxury cruise ship, and one of the women blamed it on her quest for Instagram fame. Both of them pleaded guilty and got hefty prison sentences. A Quebec man who was in on the operation is also expected to be sentenced this month. Now, Australian court records are exposing more alleged accomplices still living free in Montreal. Our colleagues at Radio Canada's Enquête followed the trail. Julie Dufresne has the story.
It was a lavish around-the-world cruise with numerous exotic ports of call. But it was a facade, hiding a dark reality: debt, prostitution, and cocaine smuggling. For the first time, Melina Roberge and Isabelle Lagacé give their version of what happened, thanks to Australian court documents reviewed by CBC Radio-Canada. Isabelle Lagacé reveals it was an ultimatum to repay a debt incurred while working in a nightclub that left her feeling she had no choice but to board the Sea Princess. This excerpt is from Lagacé's written statement for the Australian court.
I was to provide my bag to another passenger who would insert what I understood to be an illegal substance into the bag.
Lagacé gave her cabin key to a male passenger she has refused to identify. According to our information, the operation was coordinated partly by people close to the Moroccan Jewish underworld from Montreal. Lagacé says the organizers told her it was unlikely a young woman like her would get stopped at customs. Montreal's upscale nightclub scene also led Melina Roberge to a man she calls Sugar Daddy. He got Roberge involved in prostitution in Montreal and Morocco.
I met a lot of people whom I understood to be friends and associates of Sugar Daddy and discussed the option of making money on a cruise ship by playing a role in a drug importation.
Her statement also offers details about other Quebecers in the plot to smuggle drugs.
I suspect that the drugs came on board in Peru because all of the 5 males were making a lot of back and forth trips on that day.
We tracked down 2 of those men in Montreal. Neither have faced any charges.
What's his concern?
You know what the Sea Princess is?
You called me kind of at a bad time.
Okay.
Do you have a card or something I could take?
Stéphane Chevrier is one of the men who would have brought the cocaine on board the ship. Chevrier doesn't say much, but another Quebecer, Michel Chiasson, admits to being on the Sea Princess.
Un billet d'avion, puis un billet de bateau.
Chiasson shared the cabin with André Tamine, the third Quebecer to plead guilty in the case. Chiasson left the Sea Princess at its second stop in Nova Scotia. Even though he denies being involved in the operation, he admitted he told Canadian customs officials to keep an eye on the 2 young women. He also dropped some hints he knows quite a lot more about the coke smuggling operation. The RCMP has met with at least 2 of the other Quebecers on the cruise. So why aren't these people concerned about legal repercussions? The RCMP won't comment on any ongoing court cases or investigations.